All right, y'all. I just rewatched Little Nicky, and whew, this one was a ride. I remember loving it back in the day, but now I'm kind of sitting here like, what did I just watch? Adam Sandler plays the son of the devil, and somehow this movie is about family drama, hell politics, and a speech impediment. Let's get into it. So, first off, I wasn't expecting this to be about a deadbeat dad, another one, but I guess that's what happens when your daddy is literally Satan. Lucifer really let Nicky's brothers bully him like it was a sport. Mind wrestling was the most intense take on two brothers fighting I've ever seen. Cassius literally took over Nicky's mind and made him punch himself in the nuts. And yeah, it's a comedy, but people really allow that stuff to go on in real life, and I'm not feeling it. That's not what kids do. Sibling rivalry really doesn't have to be a thing, so I didn't like that. Then there's John Lovitz, who plays a peeping Tom. He's really like the worst kind of creep, sitting in a tree with a whole picnic set up outside a woman's bedroom window. He even called her house and asked her son to move because he was interrupting his view. Like, the audacity. But karma came quick. That slingshot from the sun sent him straight to hell, and I was not mad about it. And Adam Sandler's twisted mouth voice, I thought it was hilarious years ago, but now it's giving, why did we let this happen? Also, the dog guide, low-key clever because, dog is God backwards, so I see what they did there. But rewatching Little Nicky now, it kind of fell flat. The mind control, the speech impediment, lowering the drinking age to 10 so kids can go to hell. Like, when the boy said he came for the beer and the bitches at the Globetrotters game, I mean, where was the funny? I'm not trying to be too woke, but this wasn't hitting like it used to. And I don't know why people let their kids play those parts in movies. Like, do you need to check that bad? Because your kids shouldn't be saying stuff like that. I don't care if it's for a film or as a joke or whatever. I don't know. That part will never be cool with me. Okay. I did laugh when they superimposed Nicky's head onto Tony Montana in Scarface. That was ridiculous and kind of genius. And also seeing like the throwback CGI it makes it even funnier to me because it was funny to see people in the movie like really believe in it, but like it looked horrible. I probably could have did a better job, and I don't know how to do it. Oh, and Nicky's roommate's haircut, atrocious, but also hilarious because why did man let them cut his hair like that? I do appreciate the deeper message here though. Nicky being the perfect balance of heaven and hell. That's something that I believe we all carry. Seeing it visualized was cool, even if the delivery was chaotic. Hopefully more people make that connection because this movie was literally about Nicky and his brothers making life what they wanted it to be. His brothers wanted to rule Earth because their dad chose himself to reign for 10,000 more years. Nicky had to chase them down and figure out how to use his powers, and that journey has some real life moments. There's literally a line where Adrian says, "You're acting like there's no difference between heaven and hell." And I feel like people skip over that because there is a big difference. And even if there's nothing in the afterlife, you can still have heaven on earth, depending on the choices you make. So I enjoyed that about this movie. Shout out to Chubbs from Happy Gilmore making a cameo. This is even more funny to me now that I've seen Happy Gilmore. I'm pointing out all the references that I missed when I watched these movies years ago. And yes, this is a comedy horror, but the horror part was more like what is happening than actual scares. I won't spoil the ending, mostly because I didn't enjoy the rewatch enough to go deep into it. I still have love for the movie from back in the day, but it's not for me anymore. Maybe I've changed, maybe the movie aged weird, maybe both. So yeah, Little Nicky was a nostalgic trip that didn't quite land this time around. But I want to know, how did y'all feel the last time you watched it? Did it still hit, or were you side-eyeing the whole thing like me? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what movie we should revisit next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, friends.